General Arnold, Williamsburg awaits our news.
Well, so good of you all to turn out to welcome your liberation. You know that you wound your own dignity when you make noises like farm animals.
Traitor!
Finish up, Barkins, finish up. Men, take your places. You see, I bring you happy tidings. The rebel insurrection has ended. The royal dominion of Virginia is now secured.
Is our capital burned? It is said that you destroyed Richmond.
We understand that your lack of credible information regarding the condition of the war stems back to before April of last year, when the capital was moved to Richmond. If you will be civil, General Arnold will speak to you.
In answer to your question, Master Greencap, no, we did not destroy Richmond. You have been misled, I would suspect not for the first time in your life. I believe you were misled this morning when someone convinced you to put that pudding cap upon your head. During this campaign, we did, of course, liberate Richmond. No resistance was offered or given by your colonial forces or your militia. And your governor, Thomas Jefferson... Well...
He ran off in this.
He fled across the James River like a dog without even so much as a call to arms. No. We burned only the warehouses containing the goods and the munitions of these insurgents.
General Arnold, you have done as Judas did, you traitor!
Madam!
Judas!
Not only do I come to bring you liberation and peace, I come to bring you the truth as well.
What about our money?
Sir, by the sound of your voice, I can tell you have none. But you see, I come to bring you the truth. Now, I'm afraid that my honesty may sting some of you, perhaps wound your feelings. I can assure you that it's not my intention this day, but if it must be, then so be it. But believe me when I tell you that your Continental Army is a shambles, on the verge of mutiny. Nigh on 100 men a month desert from your Continental Army to British lines.
Do not dare denigrate our brothers, husbands, and sons who serve, General.
Madam, I denigrate no one. I am one who honors the American soldier most. I have fought and bled beside him, but even he understands his lie of independence. Believe me when I also tell you that that army is not fit for the field. Not against British regulars. There are men serving in the Continental Army as old as 60. And some mere children as young as 14.
And your own General Anthony Wayne has labeled these men simply as food for worms.
No, despite the noble efforts of some men, although misguided, Generals Washington, Lincoln, Knox, your Continental Army is a fable, a farce.
You say, sir, that you are desirous to gain our trust, and yet all I have perceived is insult.
I insult no one, boy. I'm merely telling you the truth. Let me tell you something about insult. Last year in our glorious victory at Charleston, your General Lincoln was given a taste of the insults in the lives of your Congress. He had less than 5,000 men of his own, yet he would sacrifice up to 10,000 British regulars. The siege lasted for months, yet no support was offered or given him by your Congress. Your entire Virginia Continental line was captured there. Now how, you may ask yourself, was this allowed to happen? Because your General Lincoln was lied to, insulted, and betrayed by your rebel government.
No, you are the one who has betrayed us, you traitor!
Madam, I will answer your rather frail and weak accusation with another truth. Back in '77, at the beginning of the misery known as Valley Forge, your noble and benevolent Congress decided to reward the poor starving troops with a feast fit for a king. A sumptuous banquet, something that would make the world stop and stare at their benevolence. And what do you think they gave these poor starving wretches? Each of them was given half a gill of rice and a tablespoon of vinegar for their efforts. Who is your traitor? It is Congress, who sits and dines in comfort in Philadelphia, while the poor, penniless, shoeless soldier is rewarded with a handful of rice and a spoonful of vinegar. You've all questioned me, yes? Now I'll pose the question to all of you. You may answer with a show of hands. How many of you are led to believe that your taxes were unjust?
Yeah. They are. Still are.
Yeah, I raised my hand as well. But as you were lied to, so was I by your Congress. You have sent your sons and your brothers and your husbands to die for a tax. Yet now you pay 100 times more than you did before the war. And it's time for you to understand something. Albeit difficult, I understand. But you have been misled.
General Arnold, if I may.
Colonel Dundas.
An aide to General Washington has conveyed to me that the Continental Army is now a mob, without pay, without provision, without clothing, without discipline.
Lies!
So you see, where then is your supposed independence? It lies only down the noble path through union. Union with Great Britain.
No, it is with our Congress, those men who have created a new government for us. And you cannot expect them or us here to forget about your past, you traitor!
She who calls out traitor is the traitor! Company!
Gentlemen, as you were. I want no martyrs here. She's merely ignorant. If ignorance was a crime punishable by death, I'd have to slaughter half the population here, yes? Madam, I understand your concern, but you see, your conclusions are erroneous. Yes, there are those who would question my allegiance, but I can assure you on that count that I love this country, my country, America, where I was born. I have fought and I have bled in her service. I have been pulled out from under the corpses of the horses that have been shot out from under me. Yet I have the courage to recognize betrayal when I see it. And you have been betrayed by your self-serving Congress who have ruined what was once.
Your arrogance blinds you.
Is that what it is, sir?
Yes.
No, I've returned to the noble path, to the king. The king who was ordained by God. And how much do you possess, you dog? A shack and a hen, I'll wager. Perhaps I'll pose one more question to you. But what is it you fight?
Liberty! Freedom!
Freedom and liberty, yes?
Yes!
That's a curious notion, coming from a city where half the population is enslaved. Cat got your tongue?
Down with King George!
Down with you, you drunken sot. Now I am proud to serve you, the British Empire and His Majesty the King. Colonel Dundas will now elucidate upon a missive from Lord North and the Parliament. Colonel Dundas, if you would.
General, sir. Lord North and the Parliament, upon instructions from the King, assure that all of the demands made by the First Congress of the United States will be met and honored. There will be no legislation or taxation upon these colonies from Parliament.
So you see, you have won all that you fought for. Lay down your arms. This war is ending.
Right. Never!
Let it come. Let it come to a bloodless conclusion. You see, your lost children, you've lost your way. You now have a chance to make amends for your betrayal against your king and your country. Colonel Dundas will now present to you the terms of liberty and loyalty that shall and will exist until the soon-to-come surrender of your Continental Army and your Congress. Colonel Dundas, please.
Very well, General. During our time in Williamsburg, the men amongst you are free to continue your usual business. If you take an oath swearing you will not take up arms against His Majesty's Army in Virginia. Those who do not will lose their freedom and will be imprisoned.